Less than a century ago, they represented nearly 50% of the Iranian population, whereas these days there are only about 400,000 of them left who are still leading a pastoral life, trying to preserve ancient traditions. A remote people who've learned not to engage with the world around them and have adapted to its ever-changing ways. You can find one of the most famous groups of Iranian nomads known as the Qashqai Tribe around Shiraz in the south of Iran. The Qashqai were originally the Turks from Central Asia who settled in Iran in the 11th and 12th centuries.
این قشقایی از 5 طایفه تشکیل شده. طایفه درشوری، شش بلوکی، عمله، کشکولی بزرگ کوچک و فارسی مدام که ما جز الان طایفه عمله هستیم و تیره مهترخانه و توللی. این 5 طایفه که از هم جدا هستن، اول اینکه مسیر کوچیشون فرق میکنه، بعد تعداد جمعیتشون و لهجه‌ای که صحبت میکنن. اون لهجه‌ای که صحبت میکنن خیلی تأثیری نداره، ولی مسئله‌ای که هست مسئله مسیر کوچیشون هست که کجا میرن، به کدوم مرتبه برن، چجور برن که براشون به صرفه باشه.
Qashqai women are in fact the backbone that holds the family upright and together. They bake bread, milk goats and sheep and make different dairy products. They take care of the children and teach them the nomadic way of life. But why do they take on so much responsibility?
Because nomads migrate from location to location, never settling down in one place, they have a very simple lifestyle and they don't own too many possessions. Anything that they need, they make themselves. For example, she is spinning yarn here and this is wool from sheep.
This isn't as easy as it looks, and when you've finally got the hang of it, you suddenly realize that this is only the beginning of a very long process.
The spun yarns are then colored and used to weave different items. Most of these items have now lost their application and are merely decorative. But what's interesting about them is that when it comes to pouches and bags, they use dark and deep colors like dark reds, dark blues, whereas in decorative items, they use really vibrant colors.
For centuries, the Qashqais have been famous across Iran for their pile carpets and other wool products, which can often be found in the bazaar of Shiraz, as this is their major market. The wool produced in the mountains and valleys near Shiraz is exceptionally soft and beautiful and takes on a much deeper and bolder color when dyed. But unlike their handicraft that put on display a very lively and energetic face, there is a different side to their culture that portrays another less cheerful aspect of their lives.
موسیقی قشقایی همراه با یه سوز گدازی هست و این سوز گداز هم منوط بر اینه که خود زندگی عشایری دارای یک فراز نشیبی هست. جاده‌های صعب العبوری را تحمل می‌کنند و یک زندگی بسیار سختی را تحمل می‌کنند و همین تحمل کردن زندگی سخت رو موسیقی قشقایی تأثیر گذاشته و یک موسیقی تقریباً حزن‌انگیزی را ایجاد کرده و من قطعه شعری را تقدیم می‌کنم با زبان شیرین قشقایی. Yazgı yazan götürenine kaleme Əzəl sərməşqinə insan yavuzullu Bir yerdə yaradı şərbəti səmi Biri yaxşı, biri yaman yavuzullu
Dusk is when the men, the nomad shepherds, lead the herds back to the tents. But the arrival of nighttime doesn't mean that their day has come to an end. The men light fires and relax after a long day's hard work.
One of the things you definitely want to experience when spending time with the Qashqai nomads is a night next to the fire. It's peaceful, it's somewhat cool, and it's quiet. Better than that, you're spending time next to elders who are telling stories of the gallantry of their long-lost kin, stories that carry on the wind.
This is Gulnaz Farnudi for Iran.